Hi guys, so Reform UK launched its campaign for the local elections by taking a leaf out of Boris Johnson and Ed Davey's book by employing the use of theatrics. A pothole filler appeared on stage next to Farage. But while the awkward label of Reform will fix it, which reminded many of the terrible Jimmy Savile, most of the rhetoric hasn't really changed. Now, Farage has been harmed by his support for Trump, and while the party has benefited from the backlash against the government and the Tories, it all felt a bit forced. Here he was railing against immigration, and the sycophants were standing and cheering. But has Reform's juggernaut began to lose a wheel?
I will reiterate, nobody that comes into our country on the back of a lorry or via a boat will ever be given refugee status, will ever be given leave to remain. Nobody. Nobody.
Okay, look, he can't make that promise because that would require him to break international law. It would require him to rip up UN conventions. And look, while Trump is able to do these things, a Farage-led government would not be able to do these things. There would be massive backlash. He wouldn't be able to get it through Parliament. So he can make these promises. This is just really for the crowd. It's to please the crowd. But it's nothing more than that. It's an empty promise.
It is unfair, it is wrong, it is also deeply unfair to those who have come here legally, and that's worth thinking about. And let me tell you...
Not much of a response to that, was there? Not much cheering. I didn't hear much cheering. Much more cheering for, we're going to kick people out, we're going to refuse them entry in the first place. But when it comes to... And Farage keeps talking about, the problem is not legal migrants, the problem is so-called illegal migrants, but not much of a response from the audience when it comes to, but we have to be fair.
Everyone that comes illegally will be deported, full stop, end of story.
Okay, I'm not going to inflict the 30 seconds of cheering from the crowd. That's all it was, just more and more cheering. Now, my heart tells me that Nigel Farage is in trouble, that the juggernaut is running out of steam, that it's losing a wheel. Now, my mind tells me, my brain tells me, look at the polls. The polls are showing Reform leading in some cases, or at least in second place to Labour. As I keep saying on this channel, elections are referendums on the incumbent. People are not happy with the Labour government at the moment. Some people are flipping back to the Conservatives. Some are considering Reform UK. So my mind is telling me, look, this is a real opportunity for Reform to increase their vote. But my gut feeling is it all feels a bit forced. The crowd, you couldn't really see it there, but this stadium was not full. Farage used to draw huge crowds. This is the launch of their local elections. This should be sold out. But it's not. And the people are cheering. It's the same audiences that are always cheering for Farage. If you looked at the crowd, you could see that it was always the same people. So, once again, my mind is telling me, look at the polls. Everything is pointing in the direction of a massive win for Reform. But my gut feeling is it seems to have run out of steam, or it's getting close to that. It's all very forced. It's all double down on immigration, double down on the hate, double down on anger. But we'll have to wait and see. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and thanks for watching.